Okay, I got a camping light here that I want to talk about and run through the ropes and do some massive testing on. First, a tiny bit about the company that I got this light from. They're called Best Light. They are based in the United States, and one thing about them is if you're to go to that website, you'd see they have some incredibly high-end, very good quality lights. It looks to me like they're trying to make sure you have a different light for any occasion. Not only is the website pretty awesome, but they got incredible customer service, so can't go wrong there. Back to the light, this is the Fenix CL30R. Well, this would be considered a lantern that is actually quite small, but very well built. This has IPX7 waterproof standard where you literally could drop it up to 1 meter of water for up to 30 minutes without doing any damage to it. It has 5 modes. Economy mode, 10 lumens, up to 400 hours. Low, 50 lumens, up to 93 hours. Medium, 100 lumens, up to 51 hours. High, 350 lumens, up to 12 hours. And turbo, 650 lumens, up to 4 hours and 30 minutes, or roughly even up to 6 hours with higher end batteries. The peak beam distance on this thing is 35 meters for 360 degrees. And one real good feature about this lantern, it has a micro USB charging port and a USB out to where you can charge phones, which is pretty cool in itself. It does come with a charging cable and a spare O-ring, and it does have 3 Fenix 2600 milliamp 18650 batteries with it when you get it. Build quality on this thing is incredible. Just really like the build quality. Same with most other Fenix flashlights on the market. And like all my other reviews, we're going to do a head-to-head with this light versus a large LifeGear that takes 8D batteries and a trusty old Coleman dual fuel lantern. I've had this since probably 1991. I just want to show you the difference between these three and what you could expect out of a light that new is roughly about $100, maybe a little more, versus a $50 light versus probably a $40 light. And one thing as we get through this, check the link out down below for the Best Light website and a coupon code for 10% off. You just type in scanner. I'll provide all that. Now the LifeGear is a simple turn on flashlight like that. It's got 4 or 5 modes on it. Battery life pretty good. Very big, bulky as you can see there. Coleman, anybody that knows these, they're hard to beat for portability and no electricity. Sometimes hard to get lit. Come on, baby. I don't know about you, but that sound and the heat that comes off, it's hard to beat these. But they're a fire hazard, and you can't really run them inside say a camper. So let's head out and see what that Fenix is made of. One quick thing, Fenix, it's got a 1/4-20 thread in the bottom where you can screw in a tripod mount to any kind of tripod. I have a little portable one here that you can extend up, which to me is a pretty awesome feature in itself with this thing. Pretty wicked, telling you. Pretty nice light so far. Let's do some comparisons. All right, first up is going to be the LifeGear on high. 4 meters away from that porch. There's the Coleman on high. Next up, Fenix on high. It's on high. Big difference. And there you got the Fenix on the right, the LifeGear in the middle, and the Coleman on the left. Look at the difference. All right, I got my Nikon full frame set up so it was adjusted roughly what the human eye would see. And I'm going to go ahead and set this light, camping light, up approximately, oh, I'd say between 25 meters and 30. That there is what you can expect out of that thing. Look at it. I mean, when they talk a 35-meter range, it really is. It's lighting the whole area up. Alright, I got the camera up here right next to it. That shed up there is about 60 meters out. Tree line there, about 20. There's with it off, with it on. See that tree down across the road even, look at that. On. Everything around is within probably pushing 35 meters, that road right there. Pretty good. Now I'm back down the bottom of the hill. There's with it on. Quite impressed with the light output of this thing. And at this bright, like I said, it'll run up to 6 hours on the highest setting. That's the lowest setting. Second lowest. Third. There's high at 350 lumens. And there's the highest setting. Right there is over 45 meters away. Lighting everything up around it. That is on turbo mode. Next up, the Coleman. That was a big one. Scared the shit out of me. Alright, so you saw the output of this monster. Little monster, actually. Recap the features on it. Of course, nice hanging hook. 1/4 thread to put into any kind of a tripod mount. If you get a collapsible one, they really work well. And one other thing I failed to mention, being as the batteries all go in the same, it will run on one battery. You are not going to get your turbo mode. Actually you are, but it just won't go near as long. But so that's cool in itself. And one other thing, if you just quick press the power switch, you can see there, you got 4 green LEDs. As the power goes down, they of course drop down. And it is a charging indicator as itself. Now I just run this quite a bit outside, and it's still running full juice. A little bit on the expensive side, but I'm telling you, you probably will never need another camping lantern once you have this. All the features you'd want, it has. This would be an awesome survival light. You can charge your phone, charge other items with it, and just brighter than heck. Very bright. And one last thing on this light, a 5-year warranty on it, which it's pretty hard to beat. Go ahead and check that link out down below on Best Light. You order through the link below, type in that code to get 10% off. I have to say, this is about one of the best camping lights I've ever run across or seen. You wouldn't want anything more. Of course, it doesn't have that nice heating effect of the Coleman gas lantern, but it also doesn't have the capabilities to burn your cabin down either, does it? Pretty awesome. Very awesome. FedEx CL30R, rechargeable. Good survival light. There you go.